What's up with y'all boys, man? Exclusivebuildz, where we do everything exclusive. And today's video is actually about title, man. We back with another NBA player build video. And today, bro, man, we got a year 2 player. Someone right now, this week, is on a crazy run right now. You know, so my boy Ware, he played for the Heat. You know what I'm saying? If you know who he is, they just drafted him last year. You know what I'm saying, bro? Definitely had a very solid rookie season. And he's definitely going crazy right now. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. So I'm like, bro, he getting doubles every game. 20 points, 15 boards, 15 points, 20 boards. Like he going crazy right now, you know. So I'm like, it'd probably be the best time to post, bro, build. You know what I'm saying? And it is going to be a very solid NBA player template build. Now, when I make these NBA player template builds, bro, they're nowhere near meta. None of that. It's not here to be made to be meta. None of that. They just copying the players. You know what I'm saying? How they play, you be able to perform in rec, park, whatever. Just like, bro. Right, and the main thing, I try and get him in the shades, just to complete the video. But for this one, Ware, he's not going to be in the shades. And the way I made his attributes, you can literally copy his attributes for how 2K got it, and you still have hella points left over. And that is probably the reason why he's not in the shades. But overall, bro, this is going to be a very elite, solid center build. You feel me? And request some builds, bro. I'm gonna get back on that. Request some builds that y'all want to see me make, and I'll get back to making those. But yeah, other than that, let's get into this build, bro. So we're going center, 7'2", 218 on the weight, 218 on the weight. At the center is kind of crazy, but we gotta remember, bro is skinny as hell in real life. And we're gonna go with a 7'5" wingspan, his actual wingspan and physicals in real life. But yeah, man. Besides the weight, it's not the same. But let's go ahead and move on to the physicals, though, bro. Alright, so far speed, Ware is fast as shit. So anything speed and mobility wise, we're going to max this all the way out. Now, being 7 foot with a 76 speed and a 67 agility is extremely elite. And we all know in this game, to get a lot of blocks, you know, we all know bro get a lot of blocks in real life, right? The key to getting blocks is speed, height, wingspan, and attribute ratings. But you really have to be there. Speed is probably the most important, right behind the attributes and the badges, right? You got to get there to get the block. So having this maxed out, you need it. And then you can also use the speedster takeover and all the other stuff, bro, to boost your speed, so you can be a 7 foot flash. You feel me? So you can get around everywhere. Then for strength, bro, we ain't really gonna have too much on the strength, bro. Just gonna go with a 72 on the strength. Just get movement force on bronze, brick wall on bronze right here. Now vertical, we all know this year vertical is extremely important this year when it comes to getting rebounds, blocks in the paint, and all the other stuff, right? So we're gonna have 83 vertical, and as y'all can see, look down at the bottom right at the vertical, we're not able to get 88 vertical. If I was able to get 88 vertical, I most definitely would have did it. But the way I have this build made, we cannot get 88 vertical to get that legend pogo. So we're just gonna rock out with this. You know what I'm saying? If we want a +1 pogo to legend, we definitely could do that as well. But as far as physicals, this is what we got. Now let's go to move on to the finishing. All right, bro. So far as finishing, right? Close shot. We all know Ware is extremely athletic, and what that paint prodigy badge said at the bottom right, improves the player ability to quickly and efficiently score while going to work in the paint. That is standing dunks. That is post drop steps, standing dunks, whatever, right? They're based like fast twitch. We're going to get this on gold. We're going to +5 this, get it on gold. Ware dunks the ball and gets up fast as shit as a 7 footer. You know what I'm saying? So we getting that on gold. And if pretty sure that's a tier 2. No, it's not. It's a tier 1 again. Man, we can +1 it or +2 it. You know what I'm saying? Get that joint to half, or even get it to legend if you want to. But yeah, that's just gonna help us dunk and finish in the paint. Crazy. Ware actually is very good with laying the ball up as well in contested situations. So we're just gonna give bro an 80. You know what I'm saying? You would definitely use the Bam Adebayo floater or the Jokic floater as well, and definitely add another look back to your game off the short pick and roll or whatever the case may be. Now we're driving a dunk. This doesn't have to be this high, but we're going to be extremely elite. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to pick and rolling off this build, backdoor cutting, or even when we do get caps. Y'all already know, bro. I tell y'all this every time. I make my build videos with all cap breakers in mind, 25. You know what I'm saying? And later on in the build, when y'all see the cap breaker screen, bro, we definitely gonna have the ability to turn the 7 footer into a dribbler and this is where this driver dunk is going to come into play. You know what I'm saying? Or even off the pick and roll, you feel me, having a high driver dunk, you can definitely, as soon as you catch that bitch, just go up. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have a green window, crazy, dunking on niggas, and even off little alley-oops and stuff like that, right? And standard dunk, we're going to go with a 95 on a standard dunk, rise up on Hall of Fame for right now. And then when we get our other caps, right, I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. To fully make this build how I wanted it to be made, you only need 12 cap breakers, bro. You only need 12. Well, actually 17. But 12 is like, if you don't really care about having this paint prodigy on gold or half, then 12 is all you need, bro, to fully max this build out how I wanted it, right? So yeah, we're just gonna be putting 4 here to get that 99 standard dunk, to get that rise up on legend, that aerial wizard on legend. Come on, fool, you throwing all oops, we going crazy. And now a post, you're not gonna touch it, bro. This is what we gonna have as far as finishing though, bro. This is just what we gonna have as far as finishing though, bro. Now let's go to move on to the shooting. All right, so far as shooting, mid-range, we're going to keep this at a 50. Three-pointer is going to go all the way to a 60. Now we're going to a 60 and adding cap breakers here to get it to an 80. Man, we only need 3 cap breakers to get to an 80, bro. And that's going to give us our silver shooting set shot specialist, right? And we're going to use our +2 on that, the season +2, and then we're going to get that off so we can be very efficient with shooting and catching, shooting, and stuff like that, right? Now free throw, we're just gonna go to 70. Now this build, you cannot specialize in shooting unless you get a 60 mid-range. So if y'all want to find a way to get to a 60 mid-range, if you already have your shooting specialization completed, then y'all do so. But this build, I was planning on specializing in defense or in finishing with this build, so I just didn't have shooting specialization in mind for shooting. But yeah, man, this is what it is. Now let's go to move on to the playmaking. All right, bro, so far as pass accuracy, we're going to go with a 75 on a pass accuracy at base model. Bro isn't no goddamn Jokic or none of that, so we just don't have a 75 pass accuracy balance for a center. Silver break star is decent enough in this game. Now with cap breakers, bro, once you get like 25 caps, fool, you can get up to 87 pass gold break star, and then you can throw good outlet passes and all that stuff for your team, right? And yeah, that's just that on that if you end up getting into 25. And when you get to 25, bro, all you need is to get to vet 2, finish your get the vet 2, finish your lifetime challenges, get 200 challenges done, be in a crew to get them 4 crews, cap breakers, and then the rest of them is through the season awards. You know what I'm saying? From season 1 to season 8, that's how you get 25 caps. You know what I'm saying? That shouldn't be that hard to do if you sit here and play 2K every day. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's just that on that. But anything else here we're not really gonna touch besides speed ball. We just go to 40, so we can get that normal speed ball dribble style. But yeah, that's the playmaking. Now let's go to move on to the defense. All right, bro, so far as defense, we just gonna rock out with an 82 interior defense, just so it could be very decent enough on the finish, like on the interior, just so we can get hella stops, right? And then perimeter defense, we just gonna go with a 62 and move more force on bronze. Still, we just gonna go to 60 just so we can be in the lanes, have an interceptor on bronze. Block, we're gonna go with 88 on a block, and we're gonna be using our first +5 here. That's gonna take us all the way to a 93 gold paint prodigy, and we're gonna get our high fly denier, stuff like that, right? High fly denier +1 that joint to get it to legend. The speed, the wingspan, all that's gonna get you hella blocks. And as far as paint prodigy, if you want to fuck around and +2 that, you could do that as well to get legend paint prodigy. But even that gold, that's all you really need, honestly. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And we didn't really have anything else in mind of putting any cap breakers in none of this here. Now there was another template I was messing around with where I had an 84 strength, and I did have 88 interior and gold post lockdown, but I just changed it up, bro. I decided to go more speed, actually. You know what I'm saying? So we can get more blocks. That's what's most important. But defense wise, definitely gonna be able to protect the rim and play defense just like bro in real life. So this is decent. Now specialize in defense, you can do that, or specialize in finishing. I probably already said that, but yeah. Now let's move on to the rebounder though. Alright, so far as rebounding, you know, you could just sit here and go to an 87, then use 5 here, but this was just so cheap. You know what I'm saying? We could add things elsewhere, right? So we're just gonna max his O board all the way out at a 92 O board. rebound chase on gold, box up beats on gold, and then our last points is going to go to a 85 defensive board, just so we can hit another threshold for us rebounding and get a nice little build name as well. And for the people that want to get the other threshold to get the 90 defensive board as well, like some of these other comp rebounded builds, you definitely do have the ability to do that with caps. But yeah, man, this is my clear Ware template build. Clear Ware will not be in the shades, but hey, and that's mostly because our 3-point is at a 64 right now. But hey, man, it is what it is. But as far as this build, I feel like this is going to be a very elite build as far as random rec or just rec in general. And this is not a comp build at all, so I wouldn't, you know what I'm saying, take it into no comp settings. But if you're skilled, you're good enough, this is definitely most 100% can fucking work in pro-am and the comp setting and all that good stuff, right? But yeah, man, this Khalil Ware. Now let me go and show y'all this cap breaker screen real quick. All right, bro, so your first 5 caps is going to go to the block, 93 block. Your next 3 is going to go to the 3, take you from a 60 to an 83 pointer. And then your next 4 is going to go to standing dunk to get the 99 standing dunk. That is 12 caps. You don't necessarily need anything more than that, but I would recommend putting the next 5, that's 17, putting that next 5 onto close shot to get that 92 close shot gold paint prodigy. And you can stop there. You know what I'm saying? If you don't get any more than that, it is what it is at that point, right? But if you do get more than that, your next 3 can go to ball handle, and that's going to be 20 caps, and you're going to have a 65 ball handle. You're going to have Giannis dribble style, dribble cross, all his animations, right? And then if you end up getting 25, you can either go 90 D board, or you can go 87 pass accuracy, whatever you want to do. Or you can even get your mid-range up to a 76 or something like that. Or you can even go 87 on the interior defense to get more blocks, protect the paint, hands up, wall up defense, and all the other good stuff, right? But yeah, bro, that's it. Do whatever you want to do with the rest of your caps though, bro. Alright, y'all boys, as y'all seen on that screen, you can do a lot of things with that cap breaker screen, right? You can do a lot of things with the build, you feel me? You only need 12 to fully get everything you really need. The 93 block, the 83 pointer, the 99 standing dunk. You know what I'm saying? That's 12 cap breakers. That's all you need, bro. And if you want to get the 92 motherfucking close shot, that's 17 caps. You know what I'm saying? And anything else after that is just extremely extra. You know what I'm saying? It is extra shit you can do to make the build better. You can fuck around, and I already explained it, but you can definitely dribble with that build once you get more caps. But yeah, man, this is what you get as far as the build name: rim running glass guardian. Probably when you get your 3-pointer, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna be more like a stretch rim running guardian. I don't know what they're gonna call you for. It's gonna be something like that though. But as far as shades, you got all decent players in the shades, bro. Can't really go wrong with that. But yeah, bro, if y'all do like this Khalil Ware template, or Heat fans, if y'all think this is an accurate template, let me know down in the comments below. But yeah, man, with that being said, there ain't really too much else to say. Besides, hopefully y'all boys enjoyed this video. Hopefully y'all like the build. And if y'all do, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe if you're new. And help your boy get to 4,000 subs, turn post notifications on, share the video so it get pushed out to the YouTube recommended, and all the other good stuff, right? But yeah, with that being said, man, I'm out here. Catch y'all boys in the next video.